How do I...
Tilt.
Just the tilt.
What?
I said just the tilt. As much as you wanted me to say just the tip, I didn't. What was my story name again?
Nothing good.
All right. Okay. This has been an anxiety-ridden, past 2 months. After, they're like, yeah, you have to come up with another one to tell people again. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay, so yeah, my story is called Nothin Good. It's ridiculous. I have to preface this story by saying when I was younger, I always thought that I would grow up to be one of those, a CIA undercover kind of people. So I used to think, I'm like, yeah, I got a keen eye, I know what's going on around me. I can see things that you people don't see. I don't. But I used to think that. So, yeah, that's 13-year-old me. Fast forward another 6 years. So I met my girlfriend's house in high school, and we're getting intimate. And I'm like, is your dad gonna come home? No, he's in South Dakota. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. All right. So we started, getting it on, and then she had a room on the basement floor, and the stairs went right next to her room. So when anybody went down the stairs, you heard thump, 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 thump. So while I was thump, 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 I hear thump, 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 thump. To which my first reaction is... So now, you're done. I'm inside of my girlfriend's closet. Completely naked. And my girlfriend stands up and she's like, me too? So she leaves and she hides behind the door. So at this point in time, just as I am right now, it's like, oh god damn it. And I don't know, what am I gonna tell my dad? People are gonna be so mad. What am I gonna tell her dad? So I hear, yeah, so he opens up the door, and obviously nobody's in the room. And he knows we're there, but there's nobody in the room. So the door is open here, and my girlfriend is standing. So he can't see her, and obviously I'm in the closet over yonder. And he opens up the door and goes, what's going on? So here's the preface where I thought, this is my time to shine. I'm under pressure, I gotta keep my cool, this guy knows what's going on. So I don't look, I just hold. And I say, I go, nothing good? So in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck? Why did you say that? That was the dumbest, out of everything you could have, I could have been no! And he still would have been all right, maybe. But nothing good, what's going through your mind when you hear nothing good? So then I hear step, 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 step. And he's coming towards the closet, and I know he's coming towards the closet. And I'm just and I look at my girlfriend's dad directly in the eye, and I go, hey. And he looks right back at me and goes, get dressed. So at this point, I'm just he's gonna kill me. The hell do I do? So we got dressed. Obviously we didn't just sit there naked. We got dressed. And then we hear again, like I'm like, what the fuck? Like, oh, I'm so nervous. Like, what's going on? And then I hear a thump, 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 thump. And I'm like, oh, here it comes. This is like I'm ready. But I was ready, like to duck and roll. Like I had prepared, and I was expecting just anger, like out of like just the most angry you'd ever be, like how I would be. And he just comes in bawling, like absolutely. Yeah, that was my reaction. Was like, oh no. So now I'm looking at my girlfriend's dad as he's crying, like all, and I'm like, me too, like. And so then the worst out of everything was he's like, I hope, like he's like, I hope you guys like stay together forever and like da da da. Right. Yeah. So it's always just kind of like, I mean, me too. Okay. So that's getting caught number 1. Getting caught number 2 starts a little like the same way getting caught number 1 starts. Except this time we had handcuffs, so it was cool. Yeah, so my dumb ass was like, hey, like, yup, here, put these on. So I got my girlfriend with the handcuffs on, and her hands are like around the bed. So then I was like, yeah, all right. And then we hear thump, 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 thump. To which I go, fuck! Put the sheets on her and bolt for the closet. This time, it's her mom. Mom opens up the door and goes, name that I'm not gonna say, and then she's like, yeah. So then my girlfriend's laying like this with her hands around, like, you know, whatever, and with a blanket like up to here, and she comes in and she's like, you really? To which I'm in the closet like, yeah. Then this time I was expecting like, oh, hell is gonna break loose. Like, this is the worst. It's like, oh no. And then her mom comes down this time, and she's just like, it's totally cool. And I was like, dope! I can do this all the time! Yeah, and then she was like, why do you think we like put her on birth control? And I was like, yeah, so like now imagine having that conversation with both parents of your girlfriend, and then like it's all for naught, because like in the end it's like, whatever, and it didn't happen. So anyway, that's my story. I was getting caught twice. I didn't know how to end it, I'm sorry.